Gemini, you are seeking yourself in what you know to be who you used to be, or to what you are, who you strive to be. The self, the identity, that which is what you seek to nurture. In that way you feel that that is what will be the whole part of the self, of the knowing the self. This is the oracle within Gemini for the collective of Gemini. This is the Arcana Veil. Let's have a look and see for you the oracle for this week. The Fox. Not my deck, just using it because the pictures are so nice and big, different. Definitely French, not my language either. Ninth house, spirituality, ideologies, clover. Oh, looks like you're gonna actually catch a break. Gemini, you are actually stepping into something that's gonna make you feel a little bit better, something that's gonna bring you a little bit of luck. Even though luck is based on cause and effect in terms of internal energy work, you are definitely focusing on seeking a direction which you would like to move towards. The fox in itself often is referred to as the trickster. What are you dealing with that is very tricky for you this week? It's making you feel like you are questioning your everything of who you are, of what you are. Yet it shows here on this one side that you are able to experience it. If you do this with a little bit of lightness within yourself, you'll be able to find the field of clover that you seek to be in. That little bit of luck, that little bit of Irish luck. Maybe you've got some Irish family somewhere, or maybe you are Irish as well. The clover is very significant. Let's have a look and see what the tarot has to say. Well, this card was weird. Stable forces turned on its head. You're feeling a little unstable there, Gemini. What is it that you're trying to deal with? Again, sticky card, weird. Ace of Cups, a newness, a fulfillment. Building up something that is working for you. Queen of Coins. That's good. Jumper here. Seven of Coins. Hard work on the path going forward. You're looking for that lucky break. Feels like some of you are busy. On the Page of Coins there. Beginnings are small. The efforts in terms of bringing something forward in a fertile or a fruitful manner is taking a stability of the inner forces to be able to get that to happen. At heart, the Queen of Coins or the Queen of Pentacles, very much positioning yourself in that aspect where you are requiring a need to transform the self through your spirituality, your essence of your spirit, of your that which gives you direction. There seems to be also a focus on what you've already accomplished, what you've achieved, that you can actually look at that Seven of Coins needs one more to make it the Eight. So you are definitely climbing, steadily going forward. The Page of Coins, here's the eighth coin that you can put onto this. So in other words, you are able to move in a way that may require a stability of the internal self, yet it is a trickster, which is very much, or not a trickster, it's a fox. And essentially, yeah, interesting, the word. It's to be able to understand, to be cunning, to be able to understand what works for what, have a very keen eye in terms of what it is that you're looking to acquire here. In other words, look at all of the terms and conditions of everything very deeply, very carefully, with absolute scrutiny, so that you are not being tricked into anything that you don't know anything about, which is just by nature, your nature anyway. And this relates to business or focus on business within the self. You are entering into a new space where you're focusing on that which you require to work with. Let's see what's in the abyss or in the underworld for you. That which needs to be resolved or cleared up. The High Priestess under the stable forces. Well, that's kind of obvious. The Five of Cups under the Ace of Cups. Feeling a little... Well, that's interesting, because, I mean, you've still got a few cups standing. You've got a cup standing there. And you've got an Ace of Cups here. So in a sense, it seems as if that which is in your subconscious is also reflected in your consciousness, on the outer part of your consciousness, so that you're able to see where you're going. Clover over the stable forces and the High Priestess, saying that you are definitely guided. There is the 9th house, the spirituality, which is a sense of how you are able to build what you seek, the ability to manifest, to materialize what you wish to experience, what you wish to have. Never fear. Magician underneath the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting, very interesting. First time that I see the Magician card actually coming out in this deck. We know that the Magician is able to focus on as above, so below. 7 of Coins here, but feeling the 9 of Swords here, working really hard. You're still working super hard. You're not really taking any time out. You're unhappy that it's not 8 or 10 coins. Interesting. We have the 7 of Wands here, Page of Coins. 7 of Wands underneath the Page of Coins and the 7 of Coins. There's a 7 and a 7 here. Some sense of needing to defend what you've got on a financial level, which you can understand. I mean, the world seems to be behaving in a particular way. It makes you feel like you have to protect that which has served you, as opposed to the other way around. For some of you might be in the police. I'm hearing protect and serve. Like I just said, no. I'm seeing that there's magical essence in the ability to focus on your spirituality, for you to be able to materialize what you wish to have financially and perhaps in your pathway going forward. But you are being shown the Oracle of the Fox, showing that you have to be careful how you move through this week, as it requires a lot of keen sense of knowing and seeing how things are in your outcome. We have the 2 of Wands here, communication coming towards you. She is holding the moon in her hand with 2 wands next to her, next to the Queen of Coins here. It does look like a coin. It's very deceptive. So again, you are being reminded to be very mindful of how of the elusiveness of things and its deceptions, how it plays itself out. 5 of Wands here next to the Queen of Coins. Very competitive, competition, focused on perhaps what you're doing here. She's sitting there in the beautiful grass with the little bunny there, and all of the riches are around her. She's fertile in her consciousness. This could be he or she, it doesn't matter. Well, 5 of Wands sitting there, like looking like in there, and really it looks like they're actually having a bitch party. I keep wearing that word. This is the card. Look closer at their faces. Look at them. Look at them. Really upset. Looking at her. Sitting there unaware. What's her face look like? Serene. You are being given a guidance here. Look after yourself. Don't allow yourself to fall into anything. Be cunning and clever like the fox. Use the oracle within you to manage through this pathway. Gemini, this was your reading. This is the Arcana Veil. Until next time.